Hi, Scorpio. This is a reading for you. I'm going to get your current energies and some messages for you. Trust in higher forces. You, above all the zodiac signs, know that higher forces are real. So you're being invited to remember to trust in those. And dream and journey with drum. So there's a lot of emphasis on your dreams right now, Scorpio. We're in Aries season right now, and combined Scorpio and Aries energy is the Tower in the major arcana. There's something here about you really trusting in your connection to divinity, and to put a lot of emphasis on that, because there's a lot of messages for you now and always. But all right, show me true emotional for the sign of Scorpio, please. True emotional, and what's the T for the sign of Scorpio? Current time. Whoa. I'm going to take the ones that flipped over. Excuse me. So, excuse me. So we got sweet talk. Left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. And then sweet talk was in the reverse with bad karma. What else for Scorpio signs? Oh, backstab. I hate that. Pain, deception, cheating, mind games, love bombing. Shocking news. And then somebody's in their head. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. All right. Let me just regain some control over my cards here. One more for Scorpio. Is there anything else in here for them? And the last time. Okay. So Scorpio, somebody's in their head about you. They're overthinking, they're stressed, they're overanalyzing. Somebody used sweet talk to backstab with this mind games and love bombing. And then there was like no closure, no contact. Somebody, ghosted, and then there was shocking news. But the way that person treated you, excuse me, brings on bad karma. And if you accept treatment like that, then it changes your karma. Karma is always neutral, but it changes dependent on what we do in our lives, how we accept things, what we accept for treatment, such like that. Show me Scorpio's most present potent energy. The King of Cups, of course. That is Scorpio energy all day long. Now, this is the Archangel deck, so it says King of Raphael. This is your energy, Scorpio. And the King of Cups is he's emotionally intelligent, very much a nurturer and tender guy, but he really knows when and where to showcase his feelings. Yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Underlying the King of Cups for your energy is Ace of Swords. So this is about a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems. And there's a lot of communication problems here with that sweet talk in reverse, and backstabbing and shocking news. What's Scorpio's most potent challenge at this time? Oh, wow. So you've got the Hermit here with Archangel Raziel, and this is about epiphanies. And that Ace of Swords that we just saw is conducive of epiphanies, new ideas, new ways to look at things. And the Hermit in this deck is called Epiphany because that's what happens when you hermit and you go inside, you go insular. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. That's when you connect to those higher forces. You get the answers that you wouldn't otherwise receive. And that also came out with the 10 of Cups. So there's a way for you to keep that 10 of Cups flowing in your life. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. See that rainbow there? There's something to do with rainbow. I feel like it's important for you for right now. If you see a rainbow, pay attention to what was going on in that time frame. There's just something that has to do with higher forces in a rainbow and the way that it will change some sort of way that you're looking at yourself or at others. Okay, what is the incoming energy that Scorpio should be aware of for their best and highest good? The 2 of Cups. Okay, so you've got somebody here that's really energetically tied with you. The 2 of Cups is all about synergizing, having a really good rapport with another person. It could be a friend, family member. It can be a romantic love partner. Doesn't have to be, though. It's just somebody that you really dig and who really digs you and you feel really close with. 2 of Cups, 2 of Raphael. So your incoming energy is you really being I was going to say coercive, but I can't think of the right word, but you being really conducive with each other, really tight with somebody, like really, really tight. On the card, it says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Bottom of the deck is decision. And this is Archangel Jophiel. And didn't I talk to you about... Oh, this is the Devil card, my bad. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. There is somebody that you have a really hard... I said hard. So there's somebody that you are really close to, but there's some hard kind of energy between the 2 of you right now. And that's why this decision is underlying the 2 of Cups, also with the 8 of Swords underlying that. And if you know anything about tarot, you know the 8 of Swords is about self-limiting beliefs. And it says on the card, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Yeah. And with this in their head energy and then left you on hanging and then backstabbing, there's something that's going on here. But you, being the emotionally intelligent one, you're going to have this epiphany. You're going to have some revelation, or you're in the midst of having it now, or it's on its way, but it's going to really change up some predicament with you and another person in your life. So what's the advice for Scorpio? So you've got the 5 of Swords here, and it says, this situation does not serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Approach. And the 5 of Michael is the 5 of Swords in the tarot. 3 of Pentacles also flipped over for your advice. And this is about teamwork and collaboration in the minor arcana, but it's saying for you on this card, it says, do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So 3 of Pentacles. And then at the very bottom of the deck, it's the 7 of Cups, 7 of Raphael, and it's telling you, Scorpio, it's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. And there's a need for detoxification. I feel like this partnership that's showing up here for you today has really put you through the ringer in a lot of ways. And I feel like it's time for you to stand up for yourself and either have that person and you change up the dynamics that you guys have been fostering and to create a different kind of energetic balance between the 2 of you is necessary. Now I'm going to get you some messages from this deck. But show me for the Scorpios. Oh goodness, it says if you got to manifest them texting back, they're not it. You shouldn't need to light a candle, charge a crystal, and beg the moon to get a basic reply. You deserve effort, not witchcraft level intervention. Oh my god, and it says right here, if I could, why can't I find the card? Anyway, here it is. It says, Left on red. Left on red. No contact. And this is them. This is about you manifesting them texting you back. So they're leaving you hanging. 2 different decks, same message. And it says, girl, your tarot deck is tired of him. You've pulled the same cards 42 times. The cards are begging you to let this one go. He's not the one. He's the example. Shuffle your standards, not just your deck. Wow. All right, Scorpio. All of us have light and dark operating within us at the same time. I'm going to share with you what your most potent shadow aspect is at this time to bring you clarity and awareness, and then I'll do your person's. What is Scorpio's most potent shadow at this time they need to be aware of for their highest good? Holy smokes. Okay, so Scorpio, you've got quite a few. The first one is forgive yourself. Accept what has happened and give yourself grace to make mistakes. Give yourself grace to make mistakes. Then boundaries. Develop healthy boundaries to make sure you are emotionally and mentally stable. It is okay to say no. Negativity. Let go of the pessimistic attitude. It's getting old. Think of something positive right now. Shift your thinking. And then egocentric. Not everybody shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. Bottom of the deck says resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. Show me for Scorpio's person, please. What's the most potent shadow that Scorpio is dealing with at this time? So your person got emotionally detached. Are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? Feel positive emotions within yourself. To feel emotions is to live freely. And bottom of the deck for them is narrow-minded. You have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. What makes you think that your thoughts are solid gold? So your person here is emotionally detached and they're narrow-minded. And you need to put up boundaries and forgive yourself. Show me for the Scorpios, please. For the beautiful, talented, loving Scorpios. Oh, I'm so glad to see this. It says lucky break. Yes. Good fortune, good things coming, and turning point. See that, Scorpio? There's a turning point here. Things are going to get better. There's a turning point. This is good luck. This is for you. Bottom of the deck for the good luck is new boo. New boo. It says new love, learning each other, and flirtations. I know you are emotionally loyal, but sometimes you've got to say goodbye to people that just aren't doing it for you anymore. Chained. Codependency, unhealthy attachment, and weighed down. And then underlying that is receipts. And it says evidence, guilty as charged, and exposed. And then underlying that is playa. Playing the field, not looking to settle down, and seeking options. I just feel like somebody here is breadcrumbing you, leading you on, and it's time for you to take your lucky break and utilize this turning point for your benefit. And the higher forces are with you, and there's a lot for you still to come, and you shouldn't have yourself constricted for this other person because of what you hope or like the potential that you see and that you feel in your heart. Show me for the Scorpios, please. Because potential isn't reality. All right, you've got self-indulgence, and this is focusing on self-worth. So this is about you needing to put your attention on yourself. Focus in on yourself and your self-worth. It's time for you to do shadow work. Time to heal and self-appreciation. You need to appreciate yourself more. And then that came out with healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships and addictions. Wow. Bottom of the deck, it's heart with a key. It says welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. So when you do this shadow work, and when you allow yourself to make amends with the parts of yourself that kept you in this toxicity, and forgive yourself and say goodbye to that time of your life. Let's get another card for the Scorpios, please. Curiosity and clarify. Sorry, clarity. You are eager to learn and uncover new truths. Stay open-minded and explore your ideas, but balance enthusiasm with thoughtful reflection. And then clarity. A new perspective is cutting through confusion. This is a time for truth and mental clarity. Embrace this fresh insight to make decisive actions. With focus and determination, you can overcome challenges and align with your higher purpose. First card out was trust higher forces and align with your higher purpose with clarity. I know that these messages are going to resonate for a lot of you Scorpios, because I have a Scorpio stellium and I can feel it like as if it's a personal reading. So be well, my friends. Let me know in the comments how it if it resonates for you, and just know that you have so much love and positive feeling from me to all of you. I love us Scorpios. All right, be well.